What is up, guys? Welcome back and welcome in. I'm Smash, and today we are back at it again with another episode of Skybees 2. In the last episode, we dug into a whole lot of astral sorcery. We got all the way up to the celestial altar, made a couple of these astral lenses. We got into a little bit of Botania with our runic altar, and I think we ended last episode with, if I can find it, it's right there, some steel bees. Now the steel bees, super useful in that we want to turn them into machine frames, because machine frames are going to get us into blood magic for steel casings. It's also opening up things like ME controllers, ME drives, metallurgic infusers into all of the RF tool things, and other things like that. So we really want to get into it. So the other thing that I quite want to do here is finally stop living in this cramped base of ours. However, I don't think it's going to be in this episode. I think we have one more episode and about this much space that I just built until we are able to get at least an iron jetpack that we can charge. We can get the iron jetpack right now, I believe, but the actual charging of the iron jetpack is what we need to do. In order to do that, I believe what we're going to use is a redstone flux cell, which needs lead, electrum, and silver, things of that nature, which is all fine. But we have to get the bees for it. So a lead bee is just fine. We need a lead bee, which is andesite and cobblestone. We can do that. We also need a silver bee for the gold. Silver bee is a lead and an andesite bee, so we're going to take the andesite bee and do it twice. The andesite bee will require us to simply do we need andesite BDNA, which is perfectly fine. We can do that with some andesite. Let's see how much andesite we actually have. We have 2. I'm going to save 2 because I have a funky feeling that we are going to need the andesite for the rest of the episode. So let's go ahead and just grab 2 of them. Now the question that I have is, are we actually going to need the honeycombs? We are going to need the honeycombs. We're also going to need 2 cobblestone honeycombs, which it looks like we don't have. Let's see how many cobble honeycombs we have in here. We have 7. All right, we're doing just fine. So let's go ahead, throw these in our andesite. There it is. All right, we're gonna wait for that. While we do, I do want to take a look at this. So how these function on bee flowers. We need the lead bee nectar block, which is cobblestone, and andesite nectar block, so we are actually going to have to do that. And then the silver bee is probably, if I had to guess, gonna need the same thing. Yes, it is. So we're gonna need 4 andesite honeycomb blocks for this. Alright, so that's not too great, but it's also not too bad. That does mean, what does the andesite bee do? Yes, it just needs a piece of andesite and it can grow. Something that I want to do, potentially, is just put it right here. Put the andesite once we get our bee, which I believe we should here soon. Yes, we are. There's our andesite bee. Let me get a bee jar so we can pick it up real quick. Perfect. And I wonder what happened to my spawner. There it is. Answer is, I don't know what happened to my DNA spawner, but here we go. Bam and bam. All right. Now let's see if this wants to work with us. So at that, we're going to go out and look to see if it's actually functioning or not. Sometimes when we do this, it doesn't function. Why are we spitting things out over here? My steel honeycombs are going out weird places, but that's fine. We're going to have to take a look here and just see whenever it's done pollinating, does it go straight to this? It should. There should be no reason to, and yet for some reason it goes over there. Okay. Well, that probably answers our question. No, we cannot actually use this. So we're going to have to use it right here. There's our andesite and our andesite B. We'll just let that thing do its thing. We're going to have to wait for the andesite combs. While I'm waiting for andesite combs, I think we should probably just start breeding the lead and silver bees. So what I'll do is we already know how to do all of it. So bee breeding, we need cobblestone, andesite, and then we need lead and andesite to make the silver bee. So those are the two things. We're going to wait for andesite honeycombs, get these two bees, probably two of each of them. And also, we may need to look at expanding this a little bit. So I wanted this one thing to take us all the way to apiaries, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to. But we'll look and we'll see what we need to do, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, and just a little bit later, and by that I mean about an hour and a half now is how long we've been harvesting up honeycombs, but we do eventually have silver bee nectar block. We have our lead bee working, our silver bees around here, and we have it processing both lead ingots and silver ingots. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is I'm looking to just get this energetic infuser, which is 3 electrum. Electrum is molten electrum casted out, which is 1 gold, 1 silver, makes 2 electrum. So we need 2 silver, 2 gold to make 4 electrum, and I actually have it in our smeltery already. So there it is. We got 2 more ingots to cast out. And we should just be ready. And I'm actually going to start on these silver steel ingots just because I don't really want them hanging around. And that's perfect. Cool. So, now what we should be able to do is bookmark this. 1, 2, 3 of them. And I think that should be everything for the energetic infuser. Now, the last thing that we should probably do is look at building some sort of other or newer dynamo. We could do lava, but I was thinking possibly we could do a lapidary dynamo, which is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 gold ingots, and we will need a gear die, which I think I can use like a wooden gear. Yeah, cool, we did make extra. Alright, so let's go ahead, throw in our 4 gold ingots. You put down your wooden gear here, and then once they are done, I'm going to use this time for emptying this out with some obsidian. And perfect. Go ahead, turn this into a gear, which actually will make me need an extra one. I do believe it's only 1. Yes, it is. And once that's complete, we should be able to have a gold gear. And the last bit to make our lapidary dynamo. Now, lapidary dynamos are kind of cool in that you can actually use things such as diamonds. Prismarines, diamonds produce 500,000 RF. Lapis produces 40,000. And that is probably what we will do, is just take about a stack of them. We're going to need a wrench. I hope this wrench will do. And just like... see if I don't need it. I don't need it. Yay! So that's going to produce power forever. Now, I hope we can make this wooden jetpack. So let's go ahead and see kind of what it takes to make our iron jetpack. Iron jetpack will require a stone jetpack, which will require a wood jetpack, which will require leather strap, wood canister, wood thruster. Okay. Basic cell. Nothing seems out of pocket here. Quite yet, anyways. We need more planks, do we? Alright, let's go ahead and look. So we have the wood jetpack needs wood capacitors. This is what we wanted to make. 1, 2, 3. Which will make one of these. So now we just need a leather strap. Leather is made out of smelting prepared flesh, which needs... how many rotten flesh do we have? Not enough. Crap. Okay, so we need more leather, or a way to get it. I could do 1-for-1 with an alchemy catalyst. Could also set up a strainer. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to figure out how to get more leather here, and we'll see you guys back. Alright, well, we did set up a strainer with a fisherman's strainer, and it did give us 1 leather, and then we're going to wait for more leather to come, but while we are waiting, we're just going to press with what we have, and what we have is 2 of these prepared fleshes out of our thing, and once that's done, we can do it. While we're waiting for that last one to cook, the strainer base is actually fairly simple to make. It's simply 4 bamboo, which we get from the seed ore, and the string mesh, which is just 4 string. And then the actual worms come from garden trowels, just stick in a brick, and the actual strainer itself is just, I did the iron version, a hopper, iron bars, and yeah, normal stuff. Then you have even more things that we can actually eat. And yeah, that does hurt. But, oh boy, we're getting dizzy. Don't eat pufferfish. I can't even click anything. There we go. I'm in there, so now... dang, that would have killed us for sure. 39 more seconds. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Don't eat pufferfish, ladies and gentlemen. You'll die. Oh, it stops us right at half a health. At half a heart. Yeah, it's going to keep us right there, too. Alright, well, while we are doing our thing, let's go ahead, get us the leather strap. We should be able to get some... let me just get, like, a full stack of this stuff. And that should be able to make me... cobblestone. We need more of this stuff. I need 16. Apparently we need more of it. We need 2 furnaces. That should make us 2. What am I missing here? Oh, another wood energy cell. 1 of these. And does that get me a wooden jetpack? It does. So let's go ahead and just look at this one. And also make sure that this actually works. So here's our wooden jetpack. We will go ahead and do this. First, I want to do controls and hover mode. Toggle hover mode to forward button. All right. Hover mode is on. It doesn't seem to work. Huh. Yeah, I can't really get it to seem to work. It's also not exactly using power, so there must be something that I'm doing wrong. How do I... Maybe there's like an engine on thing? Toggle engine. Button 5. Let's do button 4. No, that's my thing. Engine, let's do G. Let's do N. What else is the N key for? How can I... Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on. Engine. N. Show conflicts. Key N. It's just toggling engine. Let's see if it works. There we go. So you can see it kind of does work. And then I could do hover mode on. And you can see hover kind of works a little bit. And that's really not awful for a jetpack. But we are not for that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get to the stone jetpack, which should need no more stone. Yeah, I need way more stone. 9 of them. Nine. There we go. Now, what we should be able to do is double compress it. And I also see that I have some stone in here, so let's just use it. Bam, bam, and bam. Stone jetpack. Doop, doop. 1, 2. Doop, doop. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that would mean that I have 5 of them. That should let me craft this. Plus... Now I just need the cobble. I need more cobblestone. Holy crap, there's so much. There we go. And bam. And I'm sure I'm going to need 2 more of those, so we'll go ahead and end up making them, but for now, grabbing my jetpack. There's our stone jetpack. We'll go ahead and check this one out as well. Moves a little bit faster, and hover mode's on. And we ran out of power, but it was, for the time being, working reasonably well. we'll just go ahead and throw it right back in. And I'm sure it also charges relatively fast. Perfect. All right. Well, I don't think that there's anything crazy. Oh, there is these advanced coils. That's just out of gold. So that's fine. We'll go ahead and make this, and we'll be right back, guys. And just like that, we got our iron jetpack. I'm going to go ahead, throw it on the charger. It will take a lot to charge, actually, which is more than our energetic infuser can handle. But I think 600,000 RF will do just the trick. So let's go ahead and put it on. And I'm assuming, yeah, we could fly like crazy and hover pretty well, which is awesome. So the next step for this is actually refined glowstone. Refined glowstone can only be done with osmium or the refined glowstone, which is a B bred from pigment, and osmium. Osmium we don't have, but it's just silver and lead. So we can look at getting that, but for now, guys, I think that's fine. I think that we can just do that. And now I'm looking around my base. I actually see that we have some places up here we have to cover, places up here, and all these things that need torches and things like that. But also, something else that's reasonably good is that we can now just run cables wherever we want. I can get out of things, probably clean up this infinite water source that I created. And as long as we don't get too ahead of ourselves, we can still always get back up. So that's awesome. What we can do now is get in to turning our caps lock off and then getting into some machine frames. And with the introduction of our jetpack, we can actually now redo this whole base, and we will in the next episode. Before I come to you guys, we will have it done. So I think I want this. There you go. So now, yeah, I could do that, but the hover mode's not on. Or do I want the hover mode on and not the engine? I think I do, because I don't necessarily want to be flying everywhere. I think I want to hit the button for it. So, all right. What we can do right now is we can actually get into a different type of mod that we have not done yet, which is getting into machine frames, pity machine frames. We need to do pressure chambers, which is a bunch of pressure chamber walls, which is a bunch of reinforced bricks. Reinforced bricks is reinforced stone. Reinforced stone is compressed iron and stone. Compressed iron is just iron and compressed iron ingots. The question that I have is, do we have enough gunpowder, which it does not look like we do, to make a single TNT? And we don't. That sucks. However, it does mean that we are going to need to make a mob farm. So mob farms are going to be done with a mob masher for us. And I think that we can get this reasonably quickly. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. 8 swords. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that should give us 2 spikes. And I think gives us a mob masher. Now mob mashers will need probably some looting upgrades. That'll be blue dye. We just need to take lapis here. And I think we just do a stack of blue dye. That'll be good. We'll get the looting upgrades. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. And the sharpness upgrades, I think, will be that. And that should be pretty close to 40. Let's look up sword. That's 29. 30. Kind of just go like this. Boop. And sharpness upgrade. There's 10 more of them. Perfect. And the rest of these I really don't think that we need right now. Maybe beheading would be nice. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Beheading, we need 20 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 20. Perfect. And that should give us 10 of those. And I definitely don't need the Bane of Arthropods, don't need the fire, and I don't think I need smite. So that's that. We have all of these, and these should be pretty much fully done. The next thing that we will need is some vector plates. Vector plates, reasonably easy, just blank plates, which is blank dye. Where did we get black dye from? Oh, yes, petals. And a pestle. And we should actually only need 24. That's perfect. Now, what do I need? I need a slime ball. How do I get slime balls? Slime balls are done. Dupe. We need slime, like actual slime. I think slime had a recipe. Cactus, that's not happening. There was a recipe in our, right here, all the way at the top. So slime blocks were from mushrooms. Mushrooms are poppies in a mana pool. So let's go ahead and go to sleep real quick. And once we wake up, we need to go ahead and grab us some bone meal here. Until we get a flower. I think dandelions will work. And yes, it does. It gives me a brown mushroom. And then, let me do that a couple times, actually, because I think we're going to need some more of these. Oh, wait. This. One more. Give us a poppy. That's perfect. All right. That's not it. There's poppy. Perfect. There's 2 mushrooms, and we can obviously get more of those within any moment's notice. But the brown mushroom, how does it make a slime block? It just has to get put with organic matter, which is just some seeds, and water, which we have an infinite source of water, so we can go ahead and make the organic matter. And once we have that, we can go ahead and make ourselves a slime block, which is almost done. All right, and just a little while later, we got our 2 slime blocks. We can go back over here with our slime blocks. Turn them into slime balls. And that should give us 24 vector plates. Now, vector plates are not super needy that they need to be like this, but they might as well be. We need more sugar. Okay, we could totally do that. So, sugar just comes from sugar. Oh, wait, no. Right, sugar comes from there. All right, and now we should be able to finish up that, and we should be able to have 24 of the fastest vector plates in the world. Now, I need a couple more things. I need dirt, logs for decoration, and dark glass. Dark glass is made charcoal, glass, and black dye. How much of that do I have? Not much. So we're going to go ahead and smelt up some glass, get some more black dye. None of that's crazy, but we do need it. Alright, so we are waiting on the black glass. But while I'm waiting, I wanted to go ahead and get some chicken seeds. And that's because we are going to need GM chicken feed to make a rotten egg. So rotten egg, it doesn't actually say, but it uses a you use this on grass to make a 5x5 dreadful dirt, which increases spawn rate beyond that of dirt in an insane amount. So in order to do that, we feed this GM chicken feed 2 chickens. And I don't actually know how much of this I have. I do have everything that we need except the liquid XP. We actually only have 5 experience levels. So we are going to have to figure out how to get our experience levels up. So that's kind of crappy to get a mob farm without the XP. Alright, we'll go ahead and look at that and catch you guys back. Alright, so we are going to give it a shot, but we first need a hopper, which is chest apparently. There we go, and a hopper. I guess we can have just done that, and there is an XP drain singularity tank, which we'll just put right here, and we have less than 2 buckets worth, so we are gonna have to just kill a lot of mobs, and I'm looking because I don't really want to spawn them. I'm looking to see what mobs are the easiest to spawn in, and wondering what it is. And I think Endermen are pretty easy to spawn in for us. Just dye and nether wart and clay. So what I think we're gonna do, and what I have kind of been doing already, is just spawning Endermen, just like this in this little cave of ours, and just killing them. We'll look ahead. There we go. Cool. So we can actually possibly put another luck modifier on this thing too to get us more stuff. Or I think copper is dwarven now. It used to give you extra XP experience. It's now, oh, it looks like Electrum does that now. So maybe we'll put like an Electrum tool handle or something on there. But either way, we're just gonna kill a bunch of mobs till we get to 4 buckets XP, and then we should be good to go. Alright, and as you guys can see, we have 4240. I did end up making the Electrum Cleaver. At first, I just put experience 1 on it, where I just put like a tough tool handle or something like that. But then I realized that the full Electrum Cleaver said experience 4 on it, so I actually just made an entire Electrum Cleaver. And it does have a lot less of an attack damage, but it only took like 4 or 5 Endermen to get what we needed. So I call that a win. So there you go. If you guys are low on some experience, just get yourself an Electrum Cleaver and some Endermen and go to town, because that is all you need. So there's our 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we need GM chicken feed, please. And now we'll just go like this, I think. Grow time, 1200 seconds. Can I just give you it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, are you going to walk off the edge, too? I have to wait 1200 seconds. Holy crap. Alright, and it does appear that you can actually feed your chickens seeds to make them grow faster. It did take me a long time to figure that out. But now that it is, we're only a few seconds away, and don't. Boom. Here we go. We give it to them, and we do our thing. So, one thing that I need to do here is this, and I do need some more. Actually, I think I made extra dark glass. Yes, we did. All right. Cool. So we gotta take our vector plates and basically If you shift click, then you won't get pushed. If, for instance, I let go right now, boom, that's how far you will get pushed. So it's kind of crazy. We just want to make sure that we, oh gosh, dupe, yeah, cool. It goes in my offhand for some reason. That's cool. Like this. And we need to leave this space open. Like so. And this needs to be the redstone block. And then what I'm going to do is place our last... And of course, yeah, cool. Okay. That was dumb. Don't do that. That's why. Yeah. So let's go ahead and fix that. All right. So we are back. We got it. I won't lie to you guys. It was on Twitch. I had to change this thing to peaceful mode just to get the monsters to stop spawning. So we changed it to peaceful mode real quick and put it back. I literally could not walk over there or even somewhere remotely close without being blown up. I tried for like 5 minutes. It never worked. So, yeah, that was awful. But we have an absorption hopper. And for now, I'm going to set these up eventually to the drawers. I think I need the wrench. Or no, we don't. I do need this singularity tank. No, wait, I don't need it. I need a the jumbo tank. We don't need that. We just need this size. Not the big one. Just the normal one, and of course, we don't want the crazy glass, just the normal glass. All right, there you go. So there is the singularity tank. Now, if we press F3, facing north, we want experience. Facing south, and you can see that right here, is the items. So south, we want... let's see what we could do. Why can't this work? There we go. You click the button. So south is item. North is X fluid. There you go. And that will slowly drain out all of our things. We have all these heads coming in here and things like that. This is going to fill up very stupidly fast. We are going to fix this reasonably fast, but for now, this will have to do. Also, we're not going to eat like spiders. Why not? Give us extra hearts. We're probably going to die from that, not going to lie. Or no, it should just take us down to 1. Nope, it didn't. So we are eating these things just because we want the we really just want the extra hearts from it. So I'm looking like what I can eat and what I can't, things like that. So we do have some skeleton skulls, which is great. And I forget what we actually made the mob farm for. Was it for TNT, right? It was actually for gunpowder. So there we go. We got our gunpowder. And next episode we'll be able to use it. Getting to these machine frames that we so much wanted. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider subscribing. And yeah, guys, click the links down below. You can see me on Twitch. I'm live every time I'm recording. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time. Oh, yeah.